What's up, guys? It's Mars07. Me, I'm Marshall. It's from Marshall. That means I am called Marshall in Spanish. That's what me, I'm a Marshall means. Take advantage class this year. So yeah. But today, so 2 years ago I did this, and it was fun. I got to like do all the quarterbacks, like predict every starting QB for each team. Uh, I didn't do it last year just because I ran out. Because just when I remembered, it just wasn't really worth it. It was like way after the draft, right before the season was gonna start. I was like, crap, I'm gonna do it. So I'm sorry for that last season, but in to give it back, I'm gonna do it way earlier when no announcements have been made about quarterbacks. So I could go crazy with this. Yeah. Yeah, I did this in 2021. I made the video in on when did I make the video? Checking that right now. If YouTube wants to work, but yeah. Well, it's mainly my computer. But I made that video way back in 2021. I got a lot of predictions incorrect, but yeah. But it says 1 year ago. It was March 5th, 2021. So I'm gonna do a little earlier this year because really no announcements have been made yet. So let's do this. This year be a little bit more organized with it. I'm gonna go by division this time. Yeah, should be really fun. Yeah. So let's start with the AFC West. I'm recording the same. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I'm recording this the same day I made the reaction to Argyle. I mean, excuse me, that Argyle's where I live. That's the city I live in. Reaction to American Idol rude contestants. Rude American Idol contestants. So yeah. But today so I'm gonna go by division this time. And it's gonna be by conference, and yeah. That was a little easier. So yeah. But let's start with good old AFC West. Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes is probably gonna be there until he dies. He literally has like a crap ton of years left on his contract. He got 10-year contract, 500 million. Dude, his contract is worth the same amount of money as the White House. That's crazy. Yeah, but for a guy like Pat Mahomes, it makes sense. Chargers, I'm gonna go Justin Herbert because yeah. And Broncos, Russell Wilson. But if he doesn't do good this season, it's my time. It'd be time to go for a different QB. Maybe Sean Payton will save him. Sean Payton means a lot to me because he was a Saints coach back in the day, and he was very good. So yeah. Uh, yeah. Yeah, but there's that. Um, and then Raiders. This is an interesting one. It's not gonna be Derek Carr. I can tell you that for a fact. It could be anyone. It could be let's say it could be Jimmy Garoppolo, Trey Lance, Aaron Rodgers, Bryce Young. Well, no, Bryce Young's gonna get drafted earlier. Maybe CJ Stroud. He probably drafted earlier. You never know. But I am gonna go with Aaron Rodgers. It's an interesting one. I know rumors saying he's gonna go to the Jets because Nathaniel Hackett's there. But Aaron Rodgers just needs some wide receivers. And he can be paired up, reunited with Davante Adams. I think it's either between him and the Jets, or the Raiders and the Jets for Rodgers, because I don't think he's going to return to Green Bay next season, because him affecting that they could say been speculating that forever. Yeah. Aaron Rodgers, I think, will go to the Raiders. You're not United Lamont Adams, although I wouldn't be too surprised with the Jets. So yeah. Yeah. We'll see. Because I know from what I could tell, the Packers aren't gonna trade Rodgers to another NFC team. So that's probably not gonna be like it's not gonna be like one of those Brett Favre situations where he's gonna go to the Vikings. Yeah. I think I'm not sure what the story was about how that. I wasn't paying attention at the time. It was like 2008 when it was or whatever. I don't know. I was still like an infant at the time. Yeah. Yeah. Next up, AFC East. Um, so this is Bills, Josh Allen, I think he's gonna get to big money eventually. Yeah. Dolphins. I know this is an interesting one. I know some people are speculating that Tua won't come back, but I think Tua stays. Just because I don't really know. Because I think it's going to run out of options. But I wouldn't be too surprised if they got a cornerback. But yeah, I think let's put Tua. I think I might love it though. Once he's healthy. But if he gets another concussion, then he just should just stop playing. Just for his safety. Mac Jones will play for the Patriots. That's like they take to be the next Tom Brady or whatever. Jets though. They had the QBs were a big problem last season. They really hurt. Like that's what made them lose the season. Like Zach Wilson's still throwing like he's at BYU. I was talking about that on a video, an unreleased video that me and Wolfie made a couple weeks ago, which we'll actually redo the video. Yeah, but Jets, I think they're gonna go with this one's an interesting one. This one's under the radar. Ryan Tannehill. Jets are looking out for him. Tannehill got injured midseason last year. Like I'm not sure. I think it was I think it was around the end of the season. I'm not sure. But Ryan Tannehill, the Titans fell apart last season. That's because of injury, voice crack. Not because they have a bad team. It's just that injuries. Yeah. But their coach is a little high from what I can tell. But yeah, like I've heard he's not very good. But yeah, but they got a talented team. Just they all get injured. But Ryan Tannehill, he was solid QB. I think he's underrated in my opinion. I think we'll get to the Jets. So yeah, AFC South. Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence is starting to become that guy, so that's good. All right, now here's where things get interesting. Titans. Now, originally had someone else at this spot, but now a second thought I was like, never mind. But I think the Titans, they're gonna go with Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo, it feels like being a free agent for like years at this point, and he's just staying with the 49ers, but I think he's a decent QB, and he led us into a Super Bowl. Former Super Bowl contending QB. Jimmy Garoppolo, I think, is going to be a Titan next year. Yeah, I think that's a solid pick for the Titans, and I think they'll do good. And I don't think Malik Willis is ready yet, and I don't think Josh Dobbs is ready to be starting either. Yeah, like permanently. Yeah. Texans. Now they do have Davis Mills, but I don't think it's going to start next year. I think you're going to draft Bryce Young. That's what they're saying in the draft. I think Bryce Young will be drafted. The Texans are going to draft him. I think that's what's going to happen. Bryce Young will be drafted, and he'll say the Texans. He's a former Heisman winning QB. So there's that. But so yeah, he could be good. Maybe probably not as good as like Joe Burrow or anything, but like you know what I mean. Yeah. Bryce Young, he'll think he'll be fine in the NFL, and yeah, that's just what they need. Colts. Now this one's another interesting one, and this is crazy because what are the odds of this actually happening? I think the Colts draft CJ Stroud. Two of the highest QB prospects are in the same division. Colts are awful. Have been awful last couple of years. Like last year, they were fine a couple years ago, but like yeah, their big problem is just QBs. They need a long-term QB. They just keep on like 1 year you'll pick this guy, the next year you'll pick this guy, and the next year you'll pick this guy. Blah blah blah. I know Sam Darnold could be an option, but I don't know. But like, they've had Andrew Luck. He left Jacoby Brissett. Then I think he was starting QB like one season. Then they went to Philip Rivers. He retired. Then Carson Wentz. He retired. No, he didn't retire. Carson Wentz got he got moved. He moved to the Commanders after that season, and then Matt Ryan, who was garbage this year from what I could tell. Let us start Sam Ehlinger at one point. That's terrible. Colts just need a long-term QB because they got talent on that team. Like, what's his Jonathan Taylor, the running back for that team? He's super talented. He's very good. And Quentin Nelson's also very good on that team. I think he's on the team, or whoever it was. Um, Yeah. Oh shoot, that. Yeah, Quentin Nelson's also very good on the team. Yeah. So they got him. Yeah. But they just need a long-term QB, not 1 year. So I think CJ Stroud's a good option. And then, yeah. I know Sam Ellinger's there, but I think they're gonna go with a higher prospect, CJ Stroud. So yeah. AFC North, Steelers, I think Kenny Pickett, that's a long-term QB. Bengals, Joe Burrow, I know he needs a new contract, but this is like the time of his career where he gets that big money. Like I'm talking multi-year, 9 digit money, all that, like 100 million. I think he'll get a big contract. So yeah, but Joe Burrow, he's their long-term QB. Maybe he'll come to the Saints one day too. But yeah. Browns, Deshaun Watson, they signed for a crap ton of money. Ravens, here's an interesting one. Lamar Jackson's at the end of his contract, I think, or something like that. And he could go to like Atlanta or something, or somewhere else, like even like Miami. But I think they will find a way to keep him. And I think Lamar Jackson's going to stay in Baltimore. If not, I don't know who's going to start. Not CJ Stroud. Tyler Huntley, I don't know. But I think Lamar Jackson stays with Baltimore. Now let's move on to the NFC. NFC West. Cardinals, I have Kyler Murray starting, but with a star on it, like it's denoting something. Hold on. Like look, it says there's a star out there on Kyler Murray. Kyler, he'll be injured a lot of the season, but I think he'll start once he's ready. But I think the start QB at the beginning of the season will be Colt McCoy. That's my guess if they'll keep him. So yeah, I think, but I think Kyler Murray will start later this season because yeah. Seahawks I think they're gonna keep Geno Smith. Geno Smith was the comeback player of the year. He's 80 overall on Madden, so he's a solid QB. Smith's actually pretty good, and he did a lot better than Russell Wilson did. So maybe I guess that trade benefited for them last season, and they made the playoffs. They're actually a decent team, 9-8. Yeah. What else can I say? Geno Smith won't come back play of the year. Yeah. Why would you not keep him? Yeah. Rams, I think they're gonna go with Matthew Stafford. I think I don't know what's gonna happen with Baker Mayfield. I mean, he could go to like the Buccaneers or something, or like the Panthers. I don't know. But like I think yeah. But I think that Matthew Stafford's gonna start. Yeah. But yeah, I think he'll be back in time for the next season. Yeah. I'm just changing a prediction real quick. So yeah. Yeah. Heck is that? Hold on. But I think Stafford's a solid QB, won a Super Bowl. So yeah. I think they'll keep him. It's just injuries are the big problem. They had a terrible hangover. It was injuries. They have a talented team. Just injuries, I swear. It's all over the place. It hit the Rams this year. Yeah. 49ers. This could be an interesting one. Jimmy G obviously has said he's not coming back. Or says to the Titans. So it's either Trey Lance or Brock Purdy. I think Brock Purdy will be ready to start the season. I think Brock Purdy, I think he said 6 months he'll be out. So that's gonna that's July at the time when he got injured. So I think he'll be back. Oh, I heard guitar. Sorry, my dad's playing. But Brock Purdy, I think he'll be the starting QB for the 49ers. Young prospect too. I think they're gonna get rid of Trey Lance. And give him to another team. So yeah, I think Brock Purdy is gonna start. This is actually very good for a third string. Yeah, so I think it's very good. Yeah. NFC East. Cowboys, Dak Prescott, listen, I know it might be time to move on from Prescott, but I think he's still got a couple years on his contract left. So. Yeah. Eagles, Jalen Hurts. What else can I say? Let's let him to the Super Bowls. Yeah. The Giants, I know he's a free agent, but I think they'll keep Daniel Jones up there. They made the playoffs. He had a very good game against the Vikings. Listen, I know the Vikings have a terrible defense, but still, I think they keep Daniel Jones. He's starting to become that guy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Commanders, this was an interesting one. I think they're going with Sam Howell. That's what I heard some reports that they're going to decide to put him at QB1 next year. They could go Heineke or Wentz, but Sam Howell should look pretty good in the games he played. So yeah. Now let's go NFC South. Okay, this is probably the most interesting division. Falcons. I am gonna go Desmond Ritter. Is that with him Mariota? I mean, they benched Mariota. I think they're gonna either put a backup or just release Mariota. Voice crack. I think he could be a free agent, just like a long term free agent. Like he might not get picked for a team. Like he might go with like he could go to the 49ers to back them up. I don't know. Because yeah, who knows? Excuse me, yeah, but Desmond Ritter, or even like the Packers, since they're going to get rid of, since I think they're going to get rid of Rodgers, yeah. But Desmond Ritter, Falcons, Desmond actually has potential in my opinion. I saw him play it when he was at Cincinnati still in the Cotton Bowl a couple years ago, or a year or two ago. When he played at Alabama. Remember when Cincinnati made the playoffs? Like in college football. Yeah, but I saw him play there. Yeah, so I think he has potential. And it wasn't his best game, but like he looked like a potential. I mean, the Cincinnati to like a bunch of wins. Yeah, so I think Desmond Ritter's got potential. Now Saints. Okay, this is an interesting one. They had Andy Dalton to start QB last year, last season. I'm a Saints fan, so I really hope this comes true. Saints. I think they get Derek Carr. I'm saying it. Derek Carr is going to be a Saint. I actually thought at one point Tom Brady would become a Saint because Sean Payton might come back. I don't know, but obviously that's not happening. But yeah, um, but I find ironic. So Tom Brady heard he wants to he would come to the Saints if Sean Payton came back. Sean Payton announced he's going to go to the Broncos, and then the day after that, Tom Brady announced retirement. So who knows? Okay, who knows? Yeah, but he probably have that lined up anyway. Yeah. But so like yeah, Sean Payton's time. Sean Payton's not going back to Saints. That's just one of the options. I'm just gonna retire. That's what Tom Brady's like. But I think Derek Carr is going to be the QB. He's a solid QB. He's underrated, in my opinion. I think he could be really good with that team. There's also seen Saints clean up a lot of things like injuries. They need their offense needs to be better. So yeah, maybe he'll elevate it. So yeah, Panthers. Well, this was the other option for Derek Carr to go. I don't think he's going to go here. Um, Panthers, I think they're gonna go with a young QB. I know they have Matt Corral, but like I don't think he's gonna start. I think they're gonna go with Trey Lance. I think 49ers might trade Trey Lance. I think they're gonna like is he a free agent? I'm not sure, but I think if not, they'll trade him to the Panthers. And I think he'll be I think they need something for that team. Like Sam Darnold's not the answer. I'm sorry, but Sam Darnold's not the answer. Is not the answer. Sam Darnold's not the answer. Sorry. And they had DJ Moore or whatever on the team. I don't know who's the other starting team. I don't know. But they had Baker Mayfield at one point. Yeah. But that Trey Lance, what was I gonna say? Trey Lance, I think will be yeah, I think it'll be fine with that team. Yeah. Buccaneers. No more Tom Brady unless he comes out of retirement again, which I doubt that, but who knows. I think it's for real this time to retire. But Buccaneers, I think they're gonna go with Baker Mayfield. Mayfield actually looked fine as a starter as a QB for the Rams when what's his face was injured. Stafford was injured. But Buccaneers, I think they're gonna go with Baker Mayfield. Yeah, because I don't think this will come back to the Rams. I think that's very temporary with the Rams. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Buccaneers will pick him out. Actually, I had Carson Wentz had them, but I think Baker Mayfield is younger. I think he's got more potential. I mean, Carson Wentz is relatively young. It's not too old, but like yeah. But I think Baker Mayfield has more potential than might have more potential because they just need to utilize Baker Mayfield well. Oh, that could come back to bite the Panthers. Yeah. NFC North. Let's go move on. Vikings, Kirk Cousins, solid QB. What else can I say? You like that? You like that? We said that after the blowjob game in 2015. Go watch Brandon Perna's video to figure out what I'm talking about. Excuse me. Yeah. Lions, Jared Goff, I think is starting to become that guy. He's going to stay, obviously. Yeah. I think Jared Goff's starting to become that guy. Bears, I'm going to go Justin Fields. Also, I forgot, I had to mention the Saints. Jameis Winston is. I'll say, I like Jameis Winston, but he wasn't very good this year. I think he might need to go to the Broncos. I don't know. Because Sean Payton maybe saved him. He just got injured. What do I know? Bears, Justin Fields. They're gonna keep him. He's a young QB, so what do I know? I know they had the first pick and they could go to Bryce Young. I doubt that's gonna happen because they got Justin Fields on the team. Why would you have Bryce Young and Justin Fields on the same team? Or CJ Stroud and Bryce on the same team, but what do I know? Bears think they go with Justin Fields. Yeah. And Packers, now I think they do have a young QB they drafted. Now this is a lot like what happened to Aaron Rodgers with Brett Favre. I think Jordan Love is gonna be the starting QB. They drafted him. I think Rodgers got drafted in 2005 and he came to the start in 2008. From what I can tell, I'm getting that right. Pack and now I think that that with the draft in 2020, Jordan Love, I think he'll start 2023. So a lot like what happened to Rodgers, except Jordan Love's not a QB. This is the Packers' way. We'll see what Tom Grossi thinks, but yeah. He's streaming today, top 100 this week, today. So yeah, I'm gonna release this on Sunday. I'm recording this Saturday, February 18th, 2023 at 10:24 a.m. Central Time. So yeah, but I think Jordan Love, he's young. I think they're gonna utilize that talent. So yeah, I mean they only drafted in the first round out of nowhere. So yeah. Anyways, y'all, that's it for this video. What's gonna call it good. Hope y'all enjoyed that video. If there's an announcement that comes out on the Sunday on February 19th, just know I won't know at the time of recording this because it's the day before. So yeah, but happy day, top 100 day, I guess. Yeah. Anyways, y'all, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Goodbye. See you on the next one. Peace.